Welcome back. We're having another little mini event in the DragonBall Z RPG. Now tonight we have Eyad, and Eyad is a Saiyan, a Royal Saiyan in the Royal House of Vegeta. We also have Mr. Wow, that was really loud. There we go. We also have Mr. Patrick, who is playing a character named Miles. Miles is a, what are you, a,
Royal House.
Oh yeah, I know you're Royal House, but are you Elite?
I think I was high from what you had said a day ago.
No, he's a high class.
Yeah, he's high class. A high class Saiyan. And we also have Timothy Hill, who's playing a Dodorian in the Akuto clan. Now, Timothy is going to be playing Desta. Now, Desta is an elite fighter. Now, they don't know exactly what's going on tonight, but we are about to fill them in, start off. For those of you that are watching the stream, you can probably see that there is an additional person on the screen. That additional person is Jimmy Figs. So I'm betting that all three of the members know exactly where we're starting.
In the battlefield, correct?
Close. If that's what you call a bar.
Well, the back bar.
That is true. The back of this bar is a little sparring arena. Now, Jimmy Figs, he owns one of the most popular bars on Planet Vegeta. This bar is called Locked and Loaded. Right behind this bar, the reason why it's called Locked and Loaded, it looks like there's a huge bullet. Now, this bullet is actually one big sparring area where people can view, watch, bet, whatever. Now, all of our members have gotten to know Jimmy pretty well since it is the spot to go, and many of them have had many an adventure start off with Jimmy. But tonight, we're just going to start off with, Eyad, Patrick, and Desta are actually at Jimmy Figs' bar, and this is actually going to be canon because it's going to be where you guys are having your discussion about your guys' team. This is before you guys have decided what you have. This is going to kind of be like a prelude into that.
Oh.
So, you guys are just sitting at your table, you guys are discussing, and we won't go into detail about some of the things you covered just in case people who are not with you guys are watching this. I don't want them to know some of the things that you guys were talking about. That's y'all's business. And you don't need to be putting it out on the internet for everybody.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Yeah, it's like, I'll say anything. Fuck this person, fuck that person.
Oh, shit, I ain't shy.
What was half of thoughts you had?
But what we are going to be doing is, as you guys are sitting down talking, suddenly Jimmy's actually going to leave from behind the bar and come up to you guys. I should also state that in this bar, it seems, a little slow for a Saturday. And as Jimmy comes up and it's like, all right, boys, mind if I have a seat?
Nah, go ahead.
Jimmy goes ahead and takes a seat. He's like, all right, I got a favour to ask you.
Hey, what can we do for you, man?
It's like, oh, I really don't like bothering you guys, and I prefer what you guys do. We keep separate from in here, but I'm more than fully aware of some of the actions that have been going on lately. But what I got to say is, someone's been handing something around that's quite concerning to me. And he reaches in his pocket and pulls out this little flyer that's folded up and puts it on the table and slides it over to you guys. He's like, oh, some little twat's been going around here passing out flyers. Some kind of new bar or something. Not exactly sure. Well, what I'd like you guys to do is actually go check it out. Let me know what's going on there, what it looks like, what they're doing, and if I can potentially dig up any dirt if they're really going to be competitors, I would like your help.
Sure thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is no big.
They're like, oh, but here's where it gets a little bigger. A while ago, I think I heard word that it was you, Miles, and you, Eyad. You guys ran into a fellow by the name of Suguro or something like that. I'm not exactly sure.
Yep.
Memories.
There was some little twat that apparently a while stepped in and kind of shat on your mission. Or
Yeah.
Wood gets out. He kind of nods his head and he's like, yeah, you know. Gives you that look of, sorry. Like, oh, but, you know, if you could do this, you'd really be doing me a solid now. Since he potentially runs this place, you should already know that, of course, he's no longer in custody. But you got to remember that it's quite possible while you walking in there, they're going to know exactly who you are. So it might be dangerous, but I highly doubt he would do anything in public like that. So you never know. He kind of shrugs and.
I shrug. Guess we'll find out.
He nods. Jimmy looks at you and goes, "Oi, you got a fag?"
Yeah, man. Grab a pack of cigarettes and just hold out the pack open for him.
He takes a cigarette and lights it, and he's like, "Now look, if you guys do me this solid, I got some old things in mind, and if you guys are interested, let's just say that I got other plans with the bar."
That does sound very intriguing.
Indeed.
Now, I'm not telling you to go in there and rough up the place, because chances are if you go in there, guns blazing and ready to fight, you're going to end up in a body bag. We don't know how many people are in there, and of course it's business hours, and that's just bad practice.
Yeah.
Now,
You
later
were
on,
just
that may be a different story. What'd you say?
You did say you just wanted dirt, right?
Yeah, information. Just go check it out. Let me know what you think.
Sure.
I was like, but you know, remember, don't be too suspicious. You pop in there, start poking around questions and demanding answers, people are going to know something's up.
Yeah. Go in there, get drunk, and find out what we can find out.
You know, as I said, he goes, now this is a fairly high class place from what I hear, so be on your best manners.
Where exactly is it located?
And he's like, location's on the flyer.
Look at the flyer.
Look at the flyer. You know, sorry, I had to call you out like that. Like, I handed you a fucking flyer.
Actually, I didn't know he handed us the flyer yet.
I said he put it on the table and slid it over towards you guys.
Oh, okay.
On this flyer, you know, it's decorated with pictures of alcohol and people just having fun, and you know, it has a couple different things written in a couple different, you know, alien languages. But at the bottom, it says that it's located on planet Tress, and it has the coordinates.
How
Air.
far away is Drax?
It's a planet away.
Yes, it's not that far. You guys can easily get there in like an hour tops.
Hey, Jimmy.
Ship yet?
What?
So, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so concerned about this bar? Is it just because of the Seguro guy?
He goes, no, look around. It's bad for business.
Yo, open bar, a rival bar opens up. Takes away business from here, you know.
Yeah, but everybody knows you got the best bar around here.
He goes, oi, that means it's also a downer in information.
So bartender needs to know everything. Like part of the job.
I got things that need to be done with less people here. That makes it a lot harder.
We'll figure it out. We'll find something out.
He nods at it. You know, appreciate it. And he holds his hand out. And
No problem. Done giving me a bottle before we shake your hand.
he goes ahead and shakes everybody else's hand. He's like, alright, well, I'll leave you to your work. He's like, I gotta get back to mine. And then he heads back over behind the bar.
So yeah, you want me to call up Rick and bring the ship around?
Sure.
All right. Proceed to call Rick.
So Miles goes in and calls Rick. Rick is actually a pilot that Miles has known for some time now. Pretty good guy. Actually, just for shits and giggles, not like it truly matters, but I even... Ooh, no one needs to see the stuff that's in there. That's all hidden stuff. Fuck y'all.
I still can't see your screen on Twitch, actually.
That is fairly gay. I hope no one else is having this problem.
I just realized that too.
I'd say refresh it. Is anyone else having that problem?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's stuck on the my Desta and Jimmy thing.
It's still running for me.
Yeah, I just click refresh and there's like a explanation point now.
Let me push refresh and check it out right quick.
So it's Flash failed to load. Please contact support at Twitch, blah blah blah.
Oh well. That's fairly lame, I'm not gonna lie. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going, and I guess we will just upload it later. Sorry. Maybe it'll pop up, who knows. I frankly just blame Eyad's laptop.
Well, if everybody else is having the same problem.
Well, I still see the main, like the same screen that what we already had, so there's no change on mine.
We'll see if anyone's having problems. But oh well, we're just gonna keep going.
Could've.
So, Rick goes ahead and tells you, he's like, you know, that's no problem, man. If you need it, you know, I'll be there in about 5.
Sure, sounds good.
So he goes ahead and hangs up, and he starts heading towards you guys. Nothing you guys want to do, say?
I mean, the plan's pretty simple. We just go there and observe.
Just figured I'd ask. Well, you know, Rick goes ahead and shows up and picks you guys up and immediately starts heading towards the directions of the flyer. As you guys heading there, he's like, wait. So you guys are going to go check out a new bar?
Yep.
And you called me for a ride, but you didn't ask if I wanted to get fucked up too.
Well, buy your first drink. Come on.
Well, I mean, I figured you were coming along since you were driving the ship.
I just, you know, I just had to ask. I didn't want to be that dick.
I'll buy your first drink.
You ain't a fucking taxi driver, dude.
Just covering the bases. Just covering the bases.
Oh. So y'all ready to go get right?
Aren't we always?
He nods his head. He goes, well, hell yeah, I am. I should note that, you know, I should probably tell you, he basically looks like a man tiger, like a white tiger in a pilot outfit. So he's kind of like Baloo.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know what Rick looks like. I'm not sure about Eyad and Desta.
He's on the fucking website. Fuck y'all. How about that? Well, as you guys, you know, show up to this location, it's kind of secluded. You know, it's got a little bit of forest land around it, and there's a nice clearing around this facility. It's a fairly large facility. Now, when I say large facility, I mean it could easily house 100, 200 people very, very, very comfortably. And I'm talking about living conditions. Like, this place, as you guys roll up, looks like it used to be some sort of base. That is the first thing that immediately pops in your head. Like, what the fuck is this? And you guys see a fair amount of, you know, space pods, space cruisers, transport ships, all parked all around this place.
Oh, yeah?
And,
Look,
Rick nods his head. He's like, shit. Apparently we're not the only ones that had a plan to get a little crunk tonight.
What, Saturday night?
Nods his head. He's like, hey, it's always a good night for drinking.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Amen to that.
So he goes ahead and lands the ship, and he kind of takes off his flight jacket and takes off his overshirt and puts on a nice shirt, buttons it up, and a vest, and his belly's kind of popping out and pushing the shirt out a bit. His buttons look like it's stressing him a little bit. He's like, oh, it's been a while since I wore this. Oh, that's all right. I'm the sexiest one out of everybody. He says it as he's like jiggling his stomach.
I'm just gonna light up a cigarette.
And he's like, if you're going out, you gotta be going in style. He goes ahead and reaches in his pocket, pulls out a hand-rolled cigar, puts it in his mouth. He's like, pimp style, and lights it.
I think, yeah, that puts yours to the shame, your little tiny cigarette.
Yo, let's smoke cigarettes, not cigars.
Bitch does what a bitch does. So he's like, well, after you gentlemen, I want y'all to look like you're my escort.
That's a good play.
Don't laugh. It's not funny. I'm trying to get me some punani tonight.
Well, then Desta's gonna pretty much reach in his back pocket, pull out a blunt, and just like, okay, time for a pregame.
Pull out a what?
Blunt. Joint.
Did Desta just say blunt?
Where the fuck did he pull this shit?
I've learned many things with my time with Finred.
I think you spent too much time with Fenrir.
Rick nods his head. He's like, Fenrir's got some strong shit. You're gonna be on the floor in about 10. Anyway, so you guys head into this bar area now. It's a fairly large facility. In this facility, as you guys head towards the front door, you can see there's two hefty sized fighters at the front. And without even needing to scan the power level, you can tell that they are definitely not pushovers. And they just nod and say, welcome to the pit. And as you guys start walking inside, then there's people scattered all around outside, talking, chilling, smoking. Inside's pretty packed too. I do have a little map, not that it truly matters. But as you guys walk to the front door, you can see there's a couple seats for waiting to your left and to your right. Up front, there is a desk, and there's a woman who's fairly attractive. She looks like she may be a Zardonian standing at the front. And as you guys walk in, she goes, "Hey guys, how are you guys doing?"
Fine,
Hey,
yourself.
how you doing?
There it goes. Damn, better now. She goes, well, that's awesome. So, there's 4 of you guys. Of course, there is a cover charge for the pit. It is going to cost 2 silver per person.
Alright.
Cool, dude.
Rick goes, shit. He reaches in his back pocket, pulls out 2 silver, and he's like, here you go, ma'am. She's like, thank you, sweetie. And he kind of smiles and attempts to touch her hand a little bit, and he's like, your hands are almost as soft as mine. And she just kind of has this awkward look on her face, but she's still smiling. And yeah.
So what specials do y'all have tonight?
She's like, well, tonight we have bronze tap, anything on tap. We have 3 bronze shots and 5 bronze, or I should just say a silver, if you want a top shelf mixed drink. It's a bit expensive, but the bartenders here will definitely hook you up.
Sweet deal.
And she's like, I am assuming you guys are here for viewing and not for competition.
Competition.
And she nods. She's like, you know, I'm sorry, I just figured you guys may be fighters. I mean, 2 Saiyans and, you know, there's this Dodorian here. But I assume from your well-dressed friend that you may be here for viewing as well. Since I do know that Saiyans consider their armor formal wear, I understand. But either which way, it's up to you. You know, whatever you're up to today.
What's the prize?
Depends upon the pot. So some of them are just, you know, one-on-one fights, that's it. Tonight it's actually not a tournament night. We don't like to do tournaments on Saturdays. It's just a little too hectic in here. We prefer just small fights. People can do little bids. But on some of the weekdays we do run tournaments, but that's not the case today.
One question?
Yes?
Is armor equipment allowed, or is that no?
That is per fight, per instance. A lot of times we do not allow armor, but sometimes armor is provided for you. The reason why we don't want people to come in here with armor that gives them potentially an unfair damage.
Okay.
Same thing sometimes with equipment. It just depends upon the fight.
Just figured that.
How much is the buy-in to get into the fight?
Sometimes there is no buy-in. Sometimes it's literally just you're in to get a piece of the pot. If you are injured in combat, we do have a medical facility where they will immediately take care of you. Killing is not allowed. It's strictly forbidden.
Now, is there any rules, like is this the first blood, so the person's knocked out or gives up?
It's basic tournament rules. If you pass out, you give up, or you tap. I mean, or if you're basically pinned in a position where you are going to lose, the fight is called.
Okay. That's like getting all the rules out of the way.
Excuse me?
I'd like to get all the, you know, the questions of the rules out of the way.
It's like, oh, that's no problem. But, you know, I do have other people behind you guys. I don't mean to rush you, but...
I'd like to sign up for a fight.
Alright, well, go ahead, and she pulls the clipboard out and slides it over. She goes, go ahead and write your name down in there, and put down your house. And, you know, she just, you know, points to all the information. She's like, just, you know, fill all that out, and, you know, whenever you're ready, bring it back up to me. And, you know, she pulls out a little pager and puts it down. She's like, you know, go ahead and hold on to that. Whenever your fight's ready, they'll go ahead and they'll page you.
Appreciate it.
I'd like to take a shot at.
I should have probably said this. She also has like a really nice scouter on the side of her head, and she pushes the button and checks out Eyad's power level and goes ahead and writes it down next to him. No one knows why they're all laughing.
Oh, I'm gonna just enjoy like my blending and like, I think it's not a problem that you know.
I know he's kind of weak. I mean, sorry.
Oh, 50,000 guys. That's not exactly weak. You guys are what, tier 5 fighters?
Tier 5.
Yeah. I think I have it written on my character sheet. Nope, I got rid of it. Well, I'll show it to you later on.
Yeah, but I'll sign up too. Sounds interesting.
And she goes ahead and she says, you know, if you guys want to fight, you know, go ahead and sign up. But, you know, I do need to get the next people.
Sure thing.
Alright, if you want.
Papers here, Patrick.
She tells you, you know, now that you guys have gone unpaid, and she sticks her hands up to her right, she goes, there's the open doorway down there. If you head down there, there'll be a place where you can see fights going on. There's lots of people mingling. There's a bar, restroom, hangout area. You know, do your thing.
Sweet deal. Thank you for your time.
She nods, no problem.
Alright.
So, Eyad's signing up.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I'm signing up too.
That was really convenient.
What was really convenient?
There's fights here.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna go to the bar and get a drink.
I should also state that as you guys are going down in this area, there are tons of people around. I mean, this place is definitely popping. There is no doubt about that. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. It might help. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be delayed to the Twitch.
It's like a what 20-second delay.
Yeah. So we'll see in a minute.
Yeah. So pretty much as you guys are going down this hallway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll right quick. Eyad and Desta, as you guys are walking down this hallway, tons of people, you guys are kind of moving your way around to get towards the bar area. You notice that there, in this hallway, is a streak that goes all the way around the hall, from the roof all the way to the floor. That looks like it's potentially a blast door shut off.
Blast.
Like security closed. As you guys head down, there's a series of tables in a nice open area. There is a secondary open room area where you can go in. There's a huge bar, got a couple tables, tons of space for people to walk around and do stuff. There's TV set up. You guys can see there are 2 different fights currently going on. And if you guys were to continue all the way down, there are 2 very strong-looking fighters standing by a doorway. And above the doorway, it does say VIP.
I can't. Are the 2 fighters gladiatorian?
So who's in the VIP area?
You don't know, you're not allowed in there.
Well, I mean, is it like an open thing where we just can see them?
You can't see, and it's like you'd have to go all the way down this hallway, and then it cuts off to the right, and you can't see inside the VIP area.
The first thing I'm gonna do is go grab. Wait, are there waiters going to the tables and stuff?
Yes.
I'm gonna go grab a seat. And
Sitting down at the bar, sitting down at the table.
you said that there's TVs where?
They're just like you walk into a sports bar, they just have TVs around and sports playing. It's just like that, but instead there's fights going on.
Sweet. So basically, all the TVs are to the fights.
Yeah.
And is there a way to actually walk to the fights themselves and watch them firsthand?
No.
Oh. All right.
Well,
Well,
it may be a different case depending upon VIP, but you don't know that.
all right.
But of course, what do you expect for just paying 2 silver?
Yeah.
And even there was a viewing area for how many people are here, you probably wouldn't be able to get a good seat unless it was set up like an actual tournament arena where you can all pile in. But they're still kicking off the bar thing. They don't want you guys there, getting drinks and stuff. So that kind of covers that basis slightly.
Actually, I want to walk up to the bouncer, to the VIP area, and basically ask him, is VIP just to pay extra to get into VIP? Or is that private party?
It is a little extra to be in VIP. There are 2 different sections of VIP. One is for club members only, and the secondary is just paying more. But if you do want to do that, you need to talk to the lady up front. The VIP section where you pay more, all it basically gives you is, you guys are away from the crowds. You have nice seating, and there's a personal waitress that will come to each sitting area. You'll have 2 screens to view both fights at the same time, and there's a betting table where you guys can go ahead and place down bets whenever you want.
Sweet deal. Appreciate it.
That's no problem. Well, you're here to bet. You have yourself a good time. If you need something, you let us know.
How much is it extra to get into the VIP?
Depends upon the night. I don't know. You'd have to talk to them. I just
Cool
get
deal.
paid to watch the door.
Let's say cool deal and just nod, and then look at Patrick and Desta and Rick and go, well, since we're here, do y'all want to
I
go
should think
VIP?
as you go to go turn to Rick, Rick's already in the bar, leaning over some chick, talking to her. He's already got double-fisted fucking drinks. He's already having his time. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, I
Well,
figured.
that didn't take long.
It is, right?
I want to go. Well, do you, Patrick and Desta, want to go to VIP and I'll ask Rick along the way?
Sure.
Well, it depends on how much it costs.
That's very true. Let's go find that question out real quick.
The person in front of me get tired of seeing us.
Well, we didn't. She didn't give us the option of VIP.
It's on her. It's like, you know.
Normally they don't just give open public. Hey, you can pay for VIP.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then everybody will want it.
Well, yeah. So I'll go back to this lady.
It's like, you know, what are you guys doing back so soon? You guys already leaving?
No, ma'am. I was just seeing how much extra is it for a VIP? Just because y'all are so busy.
Tonight it's a little expensive because, you know, we want to keep VIP a little more secluded. Tonight VIP costs 2 gold per person, additional.
2 gold per person. How much? We don't have that kind of money, do we?
Let's see here. Eyad, after paying your 2 silver, you should have 3 gold, 2 silver. Patrick should have 5 gold, 2 silver. Desta should have 2 gold, 1 silver.
Yeah, so if I do that, then I'll have no money for anything else, so...
Shit, how much more money did both of you combine?
You're a dick.
Son of a bitch. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the VIP so I can watch both fights at the same time and get my own budget. I don't have to wait for free. And if I'm fighting, maybe I can win some.
So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and get VIP.
Yep.
She goes ahead. She says, "Well, since you're already in the fight, if you're doing VIP, it is actually don't worry about the additional 2 silver. That's gonna be covered from you fighting."
Nice.
A nod and say, sweet deal, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so that means you guys are down 1 gold, 2 silver.
Not too bad.
Oh, sorry, you guys are down just 2 gold. I'm sorry.
So I pretty much got like a gold.
Yeah, no, yeah, you would still have exactly 2 gold.
Hey,
Patrick would
Brian.
still have 4 gold.
Well, somebody can still get drunk.
Twitch, who the hell's installed them?
I have no idea. Just to be funny, I'm going to say counting Eyad, maybe.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
I went to school with you guys.
Okay.
I think we all went to different schools here.
Unless it was like middle school. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Hey.
Brian's wait. Yeah, I'm old. Like 6,
Meanwhile,
7,
back at the bar.
Desta's getting drunk. And he's a little high.
So Des is gonna hang out with Rick out there. Me and Patrick are going in there.
Yeah.
Cool deal. We're split up.
Sure, why not?
I gotta try to remember because I didn't draw the lines in here. There we go. So, you know, as you guys pay for your VIP, the girl pushes a button on a scouter and she says, "Hey, we got 2 that need to be brought back to VIP." And this, you know, really just absolutely gorgeous Jade-Shin chick comes out and, you know, she puts her hands on your guys' back. She goes, "Y'all can come with me." And, you know, she's wearing a skimpy-ass outfit, tits hanging out, bouncing.
Oh, what do we have here?
Well, hello.
And she brings you guys out and puts you guys down over by the VIP section. Inside, it's very nice. It's decorated so much better than the rest of the bar. There are really comfortable seating areas, and she brings you guys to the back corner. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll for both of you guys right quick.
You know what? I have to agree with this. The Royal House should be in the VIP. Everybody else should not.
It's also not in Vegeta.
No.
But that's besides the fact.
I'm a royal Saiyan. I like the nice things in life.
Yes.
Well, she goes ahead and sits you guys down. Now, when I rolled, you guys see that there is a secondary door. And there are, two more bouncers standing over by that doorway. There's girls going back and forth, getting people drinks and stuff. And she sits you guys down over on one of the seats, and she's like, since you guys are in VIP, your first drink is on the house, as long as it is a well drink.
No problem. I'll drink it all.
So, let me go ahead and get you guys a drink, and I will be back in just a bit. But yeah, you guys see a second door with those bartenders, and it says about it, club members only.
Don't think about it yet.
Well, I mean, if we like the place enough, we can get a membership after.
Yeah, it's like, no offense, Jimmy. I'm kind of liking this. This kind of puts you to shame.
It's a little far from home, but I'm not the one driving, not it.
That, and it'll get you a fucking broke as shit going here. It's so much more expensive than going to Jimmy's bar.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you guys all have tabs at Jimmy's bar, and Jimmy usually brushes some of the shit under the table.
And that's why we're here.
Anyways, so, you guys sit down, you guys start watching the fights. On one screen, there is a Royal House member versus an ESF member. They're both Saiyans. They're kind of going to town. It's pretty even. On the other screen, you have a Gladiatorian fighting a Reptilian. And you really can't tell who's winning or who's losing because the Reptilian's kind of running laps around this Gladiatorian, but each time he connects to the Gladiatorian, it doesn't really seem to be doing much.
Actually, I want to pay attention to the Royal House Saiyan. And I also want to kind of look around the bar to see what kind of people are in this VIP section.
A lot of them look like they're higher class. Actually, I need to roll you out the dice. Oh shit. So as you're looking around, you see someone's already turned back looking at you, and he's kind of saluting slightly.
He's kind of what?
He's saluting slightly. Saluting to you, like
saluting.
Oh, we'll move the picture over. Gay. Let's try this. Masu is actually there, the guy that was Raditz's right-hand man.
Oh,
Did I meet him?
I like that guy. Oh, wait.
You notice that he was not saluting to you, he was saying hi to Patrick.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was doing Eyad.
He didn't meet Eyad.
Yep.
Oh, that's confused for a moment. I'm gonna wave him over, see if he wants to join your table.
You notice that Wobbles is sitting next to him as well.
I met him first.
As soon as Barbara heard the name Wobbles, he was like, "You son of a bitch."
You kind of look over to Patrick and like, how you know him?
Team fight a while back, and we ended up working for them for, what was it, a year?
Yeah, a little over a year.
Yeah. It was me, Barber, Barton, Desta, and Maylock.
So So he goes ahead and he nudges Wobbles. Wobbles looks and Wobbles picks up his bottle of water and walks over to the table with you guys.
Wobbles is the one with the bottle of water.
Well, he's an Namekian.
Oh.
Which, by the way, for those of you who don't play this and don't know, that's almost like seeing a unicorn. They're very rare to see. And, Master goes ahead and he holds his hand out to Miles. It's like, it's been a while since you've done those missions. I appreciate your help, by the way, man.
No problem. Was glad to help you. Miles returns, the handshake.
Just shaking his hand, Wobbles kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and nods. Keeping silent.
So what brings you two here?
Master goes ahead and reaches to his side and pulls out a pager. And Wobbles just kind of taps his pager.
Ah, fight.
He's like, yeah, I heard about it, figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, if I saw anything from what I saw from you, Master, you're going to give one hell of a fight.
He cracks his knuckles. He's like, yeah, it's my hope. Make a little bit of cash before I leave here. Try to get this 2 gold back, at least.
Great card.
Hell yeah.
He's like, I figure you guys are here for the same basic reason, checking out a new place.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Also trying out the fights.
He's like, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Can I try and sense Masu's power level just to see? I know he's not. You know what I mean?
I think he's higher than Barber.
Yeah, you got a 7.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
Cool.
I know Wobbles was around my power level before time skip. I know Masu was above Barber.
What you can tell is that Masu and Wobbles are both powered down, so you can't, even if you sense their power level, you wouldn't get an accurate reading. Hey, we're at the bar. I'm getting crunk too. Fuck y'all. Alright, we're going to put you guys on pause and let you guys chat amongst yourselves. And we're going to go over to Desta. Desta, what are you currently doing?
Well, since I'm alone with Rick, I might as well just do the hangover and just have some drinks, and I'll just peer around and see if I know anybody too. Because
You know what sucks?
why not?
The other people I put in the bar I know you don't know. But yeah, doesn't matter. There's no one that you really recognize. The bar's, it's such a strange collaboration of people. There's no one there that really stands out. A couple of chicks that are kind of hot, or if you're like that, a couple of dudes that are kind of hot. I don't know. That's kind of your business.
You're the Dodorian.
Hey, I don't. We found out thanks to Team 4-Star that Dodorian was a chick. So, dude, I don't know. I don't ask questions.
Yeah. You have no idea for that stuff.
I'm the most beautiful and fertile Desta on Desta.
Wait, what?
Exactly. So Eyad's gonna be saying tonight when he's drunk. I'm the most fertile thing on Desta. Anyways, continuing.
Oh, great. I didn't need that mental image in my head.
And there's a little bit of incest in there. So, continuing on. But yeah, there's no one in the bar that you really know, and Rick's off hitting on some chicks, and you can tell it's obviously not working. But he's not giving up.
Is there any other places that I could go and view that are not VIP?
I mean, you can either be in the bar area viewing, you can be in the front area viewing, or you can sit kind of at the entrance and view. That's all you can really do right now.
Well then, might as well stay at the bar and just overhear a conversation then.
So you're doing what?
Listening in on other people's conversations while having a drink.
You're being nosy.
Why not? Not like I'm doing anything important here.
The conversation you're listening to, nothing really sounds too important. Kind of like the same thing you'd expect. Men talking about women, women talking about men, people talking about the fight. Random O's and oohs. you know, different things happen throughout the battle. Nothing really too exciting.
Got it. Might as well go back to Eyad and Miles now. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing.
Figured as much. Kind of got the short end of the stick sitting in the bar.
Can I
Oh.
now? Jessica, you had a few drinks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you breaking the fourth wall?
No, I'm just saying, does he have enough money?
Oh, yeah, he knows he does. But he said earlier he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to have no money. Because if he does it, he'll only have 1 silver credit left.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't get drunk. It's cool. He'll be DD.
Yeah, because I don't think Rick's going to be in any condition to drive. Rick is pounding him, and each time he's rejected, he seems like he's pounding even more.
It's
Wow.
courage in a bottle.
So, you guys are sitting at the table with Masu and Wobbles. Masu's like, hey, let's ask this. Do you guys want to do a 2-on-2? Or just see who they're going to pin you up against?
I think that's off the Eyad here.
The 2-on-2, like us versus y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could pick our fights.
We can always ask.
I mean, they probably got one-on-one fights all night. 2-on-2 might, you know, switch things up a bit for them. So
That's
I have
true.
no idea what their power level is, so I'm kind of curious.
He's like, you know, I'm not going to force you guys to do it. You can just see what fate draws. We still might fight in a 1-on-1, or who knows, you might get pinned up against someone else stronger or weaker than who you think you're going to fight. I
Very
mean,
true.
who
I
knows?
mean, if the money's all the same.
Who knows? He's like, just make sure that regardless of your power levels in comparison to ours, we at least make the fight look good. We want to make sure people put some money down.
Did we get a cut of the profit?
But hey, from what it sounded like at the door, it sounds like the more interesting the fight, the more people are betting on it, the more money we might actually walk out of here with.
That does very sound pleasant.
So try not to go completely balls to the wall at the beginning if you do decide to fight us. And we will return the favor.
Balls to the wall is always my technique.
He's like, well, just think about this. It just means towards the end of the fight, you're going to have a little more saved depth to finish the fight with a bigger bang.
Yeah, I know. It'd just be a nice mix-up for me, for one.
And he puts his hand up, he's like, but you ain't got to do shit. Once we step into that arena, we are no longer friends, pals, or compadres. That's a matter of a man trying to put some money in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
On the battlefield, there are no alliances. He's like, but it's your call. But it looks like these fights are about to be up, so you need to make up your mind if we're going to do it. We need to tell them right now.
I'm down for whatever, honestly.
He's like, and if you guys say no, I don't take it as any kind of downfall. So don't feel obligated to say yes.
I'm curious.
You're
See how
the
much you
next.
guys can do.
You'll
I
be
say
as
yes.
good as the next random person for me.
It's like, you know, to be honest, I also figure it's probably not a horrible idea so that we don't step on any toes. The last thing I want to do is come in here, have a little friendly spar, ending in someone being a little angry and wanting to get some revenge later on.
Yeah. I mean, I know you two, and you two know me. And I can vouch for you that he's pretty chill.
You know, out of character, nigga, that's a lie.
Yo. I'm not bringing the fourth wall here.
You said kind of chill. I'm gonna kind of look at him at kind of chill. It's like, what do you
I said
kind
pretty
of
chill.
chill?
I never said kinda.
Yeah, you did say kinda. Kinda pretty. It's all the same shit.
Anyways, back to the game. He's like, that's the deal. And he goes ahead and he waves the waitress down. He goes, so you guys are game?
Yep.
He says, excuse me, ma'am. Looks like we've decided that we're going to have a little 2-on-2 match, if that's alright. She goes, well, you know, let me go ahead and call it in and see what happens. And she pushes the button on the scouter and, you know, kind of walks off over into the private area where the two, you know, bodyguards are. And after a little while, she comes walking out. She goes, you know, that sounds fine. If you guys have anyone else that is here with you, we're going to be bringing you guys down to a separate room. It's kind of like VIP. It's pretty much just to keep people involved away from the crowd, just in case anyone gets a little rowdy.
Nod.
Understandable.
Oh, by the way, I was meaning to ask y'all, since y'all had such a nice bar, how much do y'all do for your memberships?
Well, we don't just hand out memberships. You have to become a regular before you're even eligible to get a membership. And usually what it is that, you know, the housekeeper, the pit boss, he's been here for a while. If he sees you, recognizes you, he'll come and approach you, and, you know, may, you know, extend his arm out for the invitation. It just depends. I'm not exactly sure. You know, I'm still kind of new here. It's kind of a new establishment, but that has everything to do with him.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
She nods. She's like, well, you know, go ahead and gather up your crew, and when you're ready, I want you guys, when you guys first came in, you guys had gone to the right of the front. I want you guys to head to the left this time.
Not to say, okay.
Alright.
And she's like, okay, well, you know, I would escort you guys, but since you have to get your crew together, we don't want to lead off anything too big, so you guys just go ahead and try to be up there soon. They already have everything set up, and it looks like the fight actually in the arena that you guys are going in is actually wrapping up right now.
Alright.
And she heads off and does her own thing.
Good. Well, I'm gonna grab the drink that she supposed. Did she ever bring a drink to us?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we did the whole, like, skip you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I figured that was what happened there. Alright, I'm gonna grab my drink and go over to Desta and Rick, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried for Rick. Because Miles knows Rick.
Well, you guys scoop them up. You guys head over where you're supposed to head over. And, you know, Rick's kind of giving you guys shit as you're pulling them away. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. I had them going. I had them dripping. Those pants were wet. I'm telling you. No one can resist this. He rubs his belly. He's like, I'm telling you, man. Bigger the belly, sweeter the juice, man. Ladies, they'll love it.
You supposedly got into like a VIP room since we're entering in the fight.
Yo, better drink? A private waitress? Sorry to pass up, Rick.
Like, whoa, whoa. Alright. Alright, so. Deleting shit. So as you guys head all the way down to the private area, as you head down, there's not nearly as many people in the area where you guys are heading towards. And as, you know, they open up the door for you guys, and you guys head down, there's, you know, the two bouncers by the doors, and guys like, hey, you know, there are bathrooms right here if you need to go before your fight. Just like, you know, you guys, there's the doorway to your left. All four of you go ahead and wait there, and the rest of you just follow the hallway all the way down. And there's going to be two different sections. Each section is for each different group of fighters, so that during the fight you guys don't have to deal with each other.
Okay.
And Bobbles and Mesu come walking up as this is being explained. And they're like, we got no one else with us, just us. Don't have to worry about it. He's like, all right, well, it looks like Dodorian and Wolf Man.
He's a cat.
And he looks at Miles and he goes, I'm not a fucking cat. As he says it, he puts his finger, like, right at your fucking nose. With his claw out and everything. It's like, you might be strong, but I bet you this claw is stronger than your eye.
Very good point.
And with that, he goes ahead and he follows the hallway down to go and wait in the waiting area. Masu and Pappas look at you guys and goes, so, you know, how do you guys want to do this? Equipment, no equipment?
No equipment.
I think you should take off your wading suit too.
What?
What'd you say?
I said, are you going to take off your wading gear?
Well, no equipment, I guess. Would have to.
Technically, for weight clothing, not really, but since you said it out loud, Master kind of looks at Eyad. He's like, if I was you, I'd take that weighted clothing off. He's like, I don't mean that in any kind of offensive way, but you might want to take it off.
Yeah,
I
I
just
seen,
smile at him and say, well, hell, if I don't take it off, I guess we won't be able to give him a good show.
Now, as I said, he's like, if you don't take it off, it'll be real hard to give him a good show. It might be a little one-sided. Now, I mean, no offense to you, sir.
That's true.
Let's just say I got my ranking for a reason.
I don't even know what his ranking is.
He's like, don't worry.
I know.
So, you know, you guys go ahead and strip.
Guess I'm gonna take off my weighted clothing. And I guess, are we at like a table or something?
There's a person sitting there waiting to collect your belongings.
Cool. And give it to the lady.
She goes ahead and takes it. Your stolen headband, too. Dick.
Is she gonna be able to like carry that weighted clothing without like
Falling over?
She isn't going to hold it all in her hands. She doesn't have enough space. He's got a cart.
okay.
Who also brings weighted clothing to a bar?
He brings it everywhere. That's the whole point of the weighted clothing. You get that training out. But it's funny. Eyad's power level goes from 50,000. What was it, like 123 to 58,760.
Yeah.
It's a nice little power level change.
What was that about your power level being bigger?
Dude, I never said anything about that.
Yo, you thought 200 was big? About that 8,000.
I'm just saying, I never said a single thing.
Uh-huh, sunshine. Why is Mom's power level like 47,000?
We'll have equipment.
Yeah.
God damn, you're a bitch.
You're an ass.
Everybody knows that, right? Yeah.
God damn, son, I didn't know you.
Yeah, you can't keep a straight face anymore. So, Eyad takes his shit off, his power level increases. Miles takes his shit off, his power level lowers, and you're just like, fuck.
At least have some good equipment.
Hey, I keep my good equipment in my closet at home until I need it.
What's funny is neither Masu or Wobbles have equipment on, and they're still... Actually, this might be a really good fight. This might be a really good fight. So with that, Masu and Wobbles immediately head inside since they don't have any of their equipment actually on. And I assume, once you guys take all your stuff off, you guys head inside as well. And Masu and Wobbles go ahead and they extend their hands out and shake you guys' hands.
I returned the handshake.
Returning handshake. Oh wait, we can place bets on ourselves, can't we?
No.
No. That's like number one thing you do not do for any sport.
Because they're too afraid that you'll throw the match.
Yeah.
But
Kind
if
of
I'm
like
placing
the
it on
black box.
myself.
But the other guy could be betting on you as well.
Yeah, but you're normally allowed to bet on yourself, just not on anybody else.
Other people can bet on you. You can't bet on yourself.
You know the whole black box scandal type thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
if you're in the match, you can't bet. You can only bet on other matches.
Cool deal.
So,
So Timothy,
can I bet?
you're in this nice room by yourself.
Wait, where the fuck did Rick go?
You question
As you
Rick
say
stuff?
that, you hear.
Okay.
The way
I'm gonna be in the room by myself then.
you don't know him. Remember that.
Yeah, I'm the only one that cheats.
But now that
There's
you mentioned
a little
it,
private
since they
restroom.
cannot bet on them, I would like to bet 2 gold on Eyad and Miles.
Well, there might possibly go your your VIP
This-
money right there.
Sure you want to bet all 2 gold there and not keep it gold to drink?
Yeah, good point. 1 gold and 2 silver.
If you want to be a sober driver, that's cool, because I don't think Rick can drive.
I don't know, I've seen Rick drive drunk once before.
Every time I've seen him, he's had a bottle in his hand.
He's a professional at it.
I trust him. I like the drip of his jaw.
Well, if I can do it, sure he can do it. Alrighty.
Finish my drink. Alright, so after you guys shake hands, you know, Meisu and Wobbles both slide into their fighting stances.
Quick question. Do we still do, like, for me, a mod stance, I would still have to declare that first thing, right?
I thought we were getting rid of that.
Don't worry about the amount stance right now.
Okay.
We're switching to that gift thing, remember?
Yeah, I remember, that's why I'm asking.
So, as you guys are sliding your fighting stances, your guys' power levels actually appear over on the walls. It shows Masu sitting at 58,947 and Wobble sitting at 48,067. Eyad's Gorse is at 58,760 and Patrick's power level is 47,461. So in theory, it's a fairly fair fight. But we shall see. And as you guys are in your fighting stances, there's, you know, you guys can hear a little countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then there's just a big buzzer. And the moment the buzzer hits, Meisu and Wobbles immediately go rushing forwards.
Okay.
Is Eyad really busting defensive?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see that. So it looks like Eyad's gonna go for a defensive stance. He's going to do suppressive fire, the power up times 3 action points, and an EX point. So basically, Eyad is going to be dipping backwards while he tries to power up. Master's going to go ahead and rush Eyad, and he's going to do a power punch, a power kick, and a roundhouse kick. Wobbles is going to rush Miles and do 4 waves. And Miles is still deciding how he wants to lose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Miles, I thought you were ready.
I thought he was too.
Well, I mean, I was reading how they were going to do it. I don't want to be, you know, throw out all my points right away.
Looks like Miles is going to tap speed with an action point and do a power punch times 4. Goodbye, Desta.
While Mouse is attacking me, can I try and use my perception to see how much faster he is with his swings?
We shall see.
I have a feeling Wobble is going to be pretty fast.
It's a pretty good guess to think that he's fast. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys your buffs. Again, rolling for turn order. Looks like Eyad lucked out and he's going first.
Nice.
Alright, so Eyad goes first, and then we have Masu. Then we have Patrick, then we have Wobbles. Alright, so to start things off, as soon as this fight commences, Eyad immediately just kicks his aura on as he bursts backwards up into the air in this arena. Immediately, Masu comes rushing after Eyad. And side roll for Eyad, 20. Eyad. He gets a +3 on you.
Well, that was for rush?
Since you got a 20, I forgot to tell you, he has 10 more speed than you.
Cool deal. Appreciate it.
Hey, you got a 20, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of have to tell you.
I'm glad I thought about asking that too.
Alright, so to start things off, we got a 17 to a 14. That's going to be a hit with a power punch. We have a 16 to a 4. That's going to be a hit with a power kick. We have a 16 to an 8. That is going to be another hit. That last one was... That's 2 were totally not your fault. And of course, he did get a 10 over you.
Okay, but what's the very first one though? You said 17 to 14, right?
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, it's for 17 to 14.
But I have defensive stance.
You are in defensive stance.
He has a +3 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's right, the +3 shit. There you go.
Alright, so let's see how much damage he's going to do, because I have no idea how strong he is in comparison to you as far as damage. This will be fun. And luckily it's light. So, you know, Master just rushes towards Eyad. Eyad unprepared for his speed, as he just connects a right hook to Eyad's face. As soon as Eyad's hit by this punch, he immediately follows up with a kick, slamming his foot in the side of Eyad's face. As Eyad's spinning, Masu spins with Eyad, flipping forwards, dropping his heel down, slamming his heel into Eyad's chest as Eyad bowls down, slamming into the arena. And this is going to do... Oh, by the way, I got 6 for that 10 over. He's going to go ahead and seize initiative and do Mighty Blow. He does 305 damage.
Oh.
So it takes away 25% of your health in that first level combo. And of course, he has the initiative. Alright, so next we have Patrick. So Patrick kind of dips down a little bit as, you know, he started kicking a little bit of Kai into his feet as he immediately goes rushing after Wobbles as Wobbles rushes towards him. And rolling 19 to 15. That is a dodge. 13 to 6. That is a dodge. 19 to 2. That is a stopped combo.
Damn.
So as Mr. Wobbles prepares to fire at Miles, Miles comes rushing forward, throwing a quick little barrage of kicks as Wobbles, and dodges a series of kicks before suddenly putting his hand out while grabbing onto Miles' leg while putting his other hand against Miles' chest, leading his attack of waves. That is a 19 to a 4. That is a hit with 10 over.
Damn.
And he got a 4. He's going to seize initiative. Alright, we have a 19 to a 19. It's going to be a hit. We have a 2 to a 5. That is going to be a hit. We have a 19 to a 4. That is a hit with a 10 over.
Oh, damn it, I say that.
If he gets 1 point, he's going to win. Oh, there's no point in winning. He's going to go ahead and do stagger since he's, you know, going first. In theory, as long as you guys don't get crits. So, you know, he, with his hand against Miles' chest, he just fires. As Miles is flying backwards, he continues to fire out of that one hand as all these waves come blowing up, slamming into Miles as he's sent flying backwards. Each wave is exploding upon impact, sending him flying further and further and further backwards. This might hurt a little bit.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That's not bad. 259 damage. It's not horrible.
I think I had a nice plus to hit status.
Yeah, it's apparent that both of them are pretty fucking fast. Alright, and whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and send your next moves.
Did we go over how rush affects a barrage?
It essentially, the only thing that it would do is give you the initial initiative.
Okay.
Alright, finally, doing tell me. Yeah, I have enough rage, I think.
I like how the music just got intense.
Yeah, I heard that.
Desta quickly shifts his bed over.
And I can't tap in a barrage, right? I mean, I know I couldn't do it anyways, but...
If you had a little bit more rage, you can do a normal tap, but not in the X.
How damn he loves his...
Ooh.
He's wobbly wobbly. Looks like Eyad wants to do a distraction level 3 with a signature focus point.
Hold on. Plus.
3 focus, 3 power, barrage or burst times 3.
Plus EX point. To the distraction.
And it looks like Miles is going to do a rush with a double tap for his speed with 2 action points. Overdrive times 3. And he's going to do a signature concentrated power punch with 3 focus points. So it's funny. Masu and Patrick are kind of doing the same thing. just the one hit quit. And Eyad's doing this massive fucking barrage, and Bob's like, I'm gonna blow him up.
Can I try and get my aura burst going through Masu's combo?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Because all you're doing is just continuing your aura burst. It's not like you're charging and then aura bursting or something.
Yeah.
Sadly, no one got a 20. They are going to be going first. And it looks like Wobbles is going to be firing first.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt probably.
So as, you know, Miles is dropping backwards from getting hit with a series of waves from Mr. Wobbles, Wobbles immediately puts both hands up to his forehead, charging up a massive kite while throwing both hands out, firing in Masenko formation. And we got a 14 to a 10. That is going to be a hit.
Shit.
This might hurt.
Yeah.
338 damage.
Yeah,
And
really
rolling, he does not get extended damage in that, so don't worry.
Still 338 damage.
Knocked you down to 44% of your health. So this massive wave comes rushing out, grabbing Patrick, pulling him backwards, slamming against the side of the arena, exploding upon impact. As, you know, it explodes, Patrick comes dropping down from this cloud, hitting the ground, gritting his teeth. As this is going on, after Eyad is hit with that roundhouse kick and hits the ground, Eyad begins to get back up. As he does, suddenly Masu appears right in front of Eyad, his fist drawn backwards. And we have a 4 to an 11. But with all that stagger on Eyad, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 stagger. Making that an 8 plus 3 would make it an 11. That's going to be only move. It's still going to be a half hit. Wait, no, he put the 2 focus points on it. I lied. That is going to be a hit.
Even with the aura burst and defensive.
Oh, actually, I didn't put. I actually totally forgot about your aura burst. I apologize. Your defensive already calculated in.
Yeah.
And oh! With that, it's still going to be a half hit, actually. So as he appears in front of Eyad with his fist drawn backwards, he swings forwards. Eyad crosses his arms as his aura bursts on. You know, Masu slamming his fist powerfully into Eyad. Eyad flying backwards, skipping across the ground on his back before flipping to his feet. His aura still flittering around, as he immediately rushes back forwards. Let's see how much damage he's going to do with this.
Is that half it?
Yep.
Is that half it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oops. That is still 128 damage.
Not too bad.
Knocks Eyad down to 65% of his health. Alright, Eyad. I got your special dice here. Ooh, your first roll is 17 strikes, 80%.
Oh, did I pass or fail distraction?
I didn't even roll that, I'm not even gonna lie. I was just gonna get the barrage roll out of the way.
17 strikes and 80%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
That is not a horrible idea. 7 out of 10 and 8 out of 10, that's kinda hard to beat.
Yeah.
Alright, so the roll was 17 to 18. And that is going to be a... Ooh. Does not fall for your distraction due to wind.
What? With all the focus points and shit?
He's not. Oh shit, I totally forgot you changed your focus state. Lies!
Brian, why are you trying to cheat us, man?
Because I'm betting against you. No, I blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol! Alright, so that is going to change your percentile just a bit. So you had speed. That's 2 difference. So that's 2 equals 2 plus 15 plus equals 24. So you're going to get 105%.
Nice.
That is beautiful.
You said a little change.
5 times 0.2 times, and your modifier Eyad is 9, which is not great, but it's better than nothing. Pulling out a massive 482 damage.
Holy shit.
This will help you out a little bit. Equals 42 times 0.25. That brings your health from 65% up to 75%. I think it literally healed what you lost last turn.
Yep.
That is actually pretty fucking funny. I think it's the same exact fucking percentage.
Yep.
Eyad hits and slides back, flipping to his feet. He immediately comes rushing forward, throwing a quick barrage of punches and kicks at Meisu. You know, Meisu just getting pummeled as he's unable to defend himself in the massive rush of speed that Eyad has as he's laying into him, before suddenly driving his knee up, slamming his knee into Meisu's chin, knocking him up in the air. Eyad disappears and reappears in the air, flipping downwards, slamming his heel in the back of Meisu's head as Meisu is driving down towards the ground. Eyad appears, grabbing him around his body, spinning around, pile driving him into the ground. The moment he slams into the arena, Eyad's immediately bouncing backwards with a series of flips before jumping up in the air with both hands held out, charging up a bit of Kai, throwing both hands downwards, firing a massive wave down that slams into Meisu, sending him flying backwards, hitting the wall of the arena before dropping down to the ground. You know, smoke's pouring off his body as he slowly gets up, coughing a bit. He goes, good hit, good fucking hit, as he wipes a bit of blood from his mouth. Let's see here. So, let's see what you have. Miles' chance for redemption has potentially been shot down. That is a 6 to an 11. Sir, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
In fact, no, that is going to be a dodge. That sucks. Oh well, you tried. So, you know, as Patrick is getting up from being blasted, he immediately, you know, rushes forwards, his body glowing. He pulls his arm back and swings forwards towards Wobbles. As he does, Wobbles leans backwards, putting his hand on Patrick's shoulder while pushing him forwards. Patrick kind of staggers a bit as Wobbles lifts into the air slightly. And, you know, Wobbles just has this really confident, just kind of smirk on his face. And let's go ahead and get ready for your next moves.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this music is.
I'm trying to think what to do at the moment. It's not going well for me.
Well, Eyad's currently got the upper hand in his fight. Alright. Done taking away your points, got that all caught up. So...
Oh.
Yeah, just read that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know why I said all right.
What?
I fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna do. Oh, because you're both rushing. That's one thing. Flash cannon, signature focus, 3 focus points, 3 action points, win. Punishing back, signature focused. Oh, you don't have three left. You just did a focus before. You gotta get rid of one of your signatures. Oh.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I thought my race was 113.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. That's why I said all.
Oh. God damn it, I didn't even look at that yet. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
What?
You'll see.
I fucked up.
It's cool. But I mean, it's cool because I would have done the same thing like 3 weeks ago.
Shit happens. So, this round looks like Eyad's going to do a rushing flash cannon with a signature focus, 3 focus points, 3 power points, an action point for wind. He's going to do punishing blaster, signature focus, 3 focus points, 3 power points, an action point for wind, and then impact cannon with 3 power points and an action point for wind. Miles is going to do an offensive stance with an aura burst times 3 with a Kai wave, 30% signature focused, 3 focus points, 2 stagger. Matthew is going to do an assault. In his assault, he's going to rush. He's going to do a distraction with a focus point, with a drop kick, with a rush point on it, a stagger, and a wind. And then he's going to do the same thing again. And then he's going to do a distraction that is focused, with a focused wave plus 30% and 3 rush points. And then Wobbles is going to do a power up times 3 with 3 action points, and a focus dodge on Patrick's wave. And Eyad is going to do a focus point dodge on the wave coming out. Alright, looks like Masu, then Eyad, then Wobbles, then Patrick.
I'm throwing last each time.
You also have the lowest initiative in the fight.
Yeah. I think I'm not liking me so far today.
Yeah, you're getting shit on a little bit. Wobbles is, he's beating that ass right now. He's waxing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so starting off with Masu. And he needs a good redemption. So as Masu is, getting up, wiping that blood from the side of his mouth, and giving Eyad an appraisal, he immediately rushes forwards before disappearing. The moment he disappears, 16-2. You definitely fall for that distraction. Well now. He immediately appears in front of Eyad. We got a 13 to an 8, slamming both feet in Eyad's chest as Eyad is sent flying backwards into the air. He then, 18 to 14, that is another fall for distraction. Appears above Eyad, slamming both feet down over the top of him. That is a 12 to a 4, that is another hit. Eyad just comes dropping straight down towards the ground. As he does this, suddenly he disappears again. That is a 13 to a 9. So that is another fall for distraction. And then this wave... I apologize, Eyad. It is a 1 to a 16.
We got 1.
He got the 1.
God damn it.
In any other RPG, that would be bad. In this RPG, it's bad for Eyad. I'm sorry. This might hurt a lot.
I swear you don't like it today, Brian. What do you do?
should not have fought these people, I guess. Holy
I never
shit.
fought one before.
And that's why Desta's not fighting them.
Desta knows what this means.
Technically, we didn't swap with Spike though. Never done either.
That's gonna be 502 damage. So he appears below Eyad, both hands up in the air, Kai forming all the way around his body as he fires this massive wave up from above his hands. This wave slamming Eyad, carrying Eyad straight up, slamming him on the top of the dome of this arena, exploding on contact as he just takes one step back as Eyad just drops and just hits the ground right in front of him. That knocks Eyad down to 35% of his health. That fucking hurt. Yeah, it's like, I don't care. I can barrage again. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, but my speed's like knocked down to shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And you're hurting on Kai.
Yeah.
After this move, you're gonna be hurting big time on Kai. That kind of thwarts all your plans.
We should get overdrive barrage.
I don't have 261 rage, right?
Excuse me?
I don't have that much rage, right?
No, you have 131.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, my
He was
bad.
like, I ascend.
Why was it that high? I'm like, okay, roll with
I'm
it.
gonna go Super Saiyan. Kiss my ass. Right.
You did, but that turned into apparently a zombie TV show.
That was good. You guys were not prepared for that. That was a good call on my part. Alright, so you got some stuff with that flash cannon. So as, you know, Eyad's laying on the ground beginning to get up, Eyad immediately just looks up over at Mesu, throwing one hand outwards as this invisible force comes rushing out at him. That is a 17 to a 7. He dodges that. So as, you know, this force comes rushing out at Eyad, you know, this image of Mesu just disappears as Eyad immediately bounds backwards. He's going with Punishing Blaster as Eyad holds his hand up back in the air as this ball of Kai forms, floating over his hand as Eyad looks around as he suddenly throws his hand outwards. That is a 14 to a 3. That is a 10 over Eyad.
Nice.
And you get 6 points.
Alright. Seize initiative. And pre-charge won't help me really.
You kind of get pre-charge while you're firing.
Okay.
Instead of pre-charging, why don't you just hit him with 2 stagger?
Yeah.
Same basic thing, I mean.
Stagger will help, not wind in this case, right?
Impact cannon, yes.
Alright. We'll throw two stagger.
No, impact wave is a blast wave. Hit him with a wind. That's my bad.
Wind. Or actually here, because that move already has wind, does wind, right?
Yeah.
And I also put an AP point in wind, right?
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because it deals wind, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do a Mighty Blow.
This cornbread's good, by the way.
At least you're enjoying yourself.
I am beating ass RPG cornbread and Dr. Pepper with a little bit of alcohol. It's a good night. Anyways, continuing the fight. Eyad thrusts his hand forwards as this ball of Kai waves out, flies downwards, Meisu reappearing as this wave crashes into him, exploding on contact, sending Meisu flying backwards. As he does, Eyad puts both hands outwards as Kai forms on his hand before blowing outwards. This massive wave flying out as 1 to 8. As it slams into Meisu's body, exploding as Meisu appears in the air, unscathed by Eyad's final attack.
I'm glad I did Mighty Blow.
Yeah. It was actually a really good call since he dodged that. That stagger would have been just... Well, that kind of sucks.
But at least I seized initiative.
Yeah, that's true. So you're punishing Blaster. So... You got that 0.6.
At least you get a master getting quite a fight.
That ball, that 10%. He gets still pulled 183 damage. You know, it's not bad.
How close is our fight exactly? Like, I know he's winning.
I don't know about anymore. Right now he's at 27% of his health. You're at 35%. Actually, let me just do this.
Do what?
There.
There was.
Meisu's at 27%. Wobbles at 100%.
Yeah, I can't hit shit tonight. The dice don't like me.
Alright. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. Patrick, you are not in the hottest of shapes right now. Speaking of Patrick, running over to Patrick's fight. So, you know, Wobbles just sits in the air, his aura bursting around him as his power level jumps up to 50,706. As Patrick slides his stance, his aura flaring around him, moving wildly. He brings both hands backwards into a Kamehameha stance, charging up a massive amount of Kai. Throwing both hands forwards, sending out a massive wave. And it looks like... I need that dice to come back here, please. It is an 11 to an 11.
I threw a lot of points on.
A dodge. The aura burst does not help your weight at all.
Oh yeah, I threw in 6 focus. I was hoping, you know, the +9 would help.
But you have -9.
Yeah.
Which puts you even, which means it's all on him. 71 to 62, he's got that plus on you. He still dodges. And he focus dodged your way, so which canceled your focused. So he's got you hands down. So as this wave comes down, Wobbles just darts up into the air, jumping over this wave. This wave crashes down underneath where he's at, exploding on contact. His shirt, you know, waving from the force of the wave as he just floats up in the air and just kind of snickers. Oh, I gotta take away Eyad's shit. Remember, Eyad, you can't barrage.
Yeah, I know.
That's just not my night.
You blew all your power points? Jesus.
All my focus points.
Power points. You have 1 focus point left. Nope, you used your focus point as well. You were completely out of those.
Oh yeah, shit. I used all my points, didn't I?
Yeah. All you have is action points, tap, EX signatures. Well, actually, no, you're out of signatures. All you have is your blast waves. But when you only have 23 Kai, how much good does that do you?
Wait, what do I have here? Hold on.
All you have is your actions, your taps, your EX, and your blast waves. But only have 23 Kai.
Yeah. That's cool.
Rolling for initiative. It does not matter that you cease initiative, you got a 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was destined for you to go first. It was just meant to be.
But that first move will get a bonus to hit, right?
Yeah, because you got a 20. So that worked out nicely. I need to make a roll right quick. Yep.
Question.
Yeah.
If you do a power punch / fall, do power points still help for it to hit?
Power points never helps to hit. Power points just normally on balls do not take the minus, but that's essentially a physical, so yes, it does take the minus.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
This is not looking too hot for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see this ending in your favor. Just like the epic music is playing. Unless someone has the angst to go Super Saiyan right now.
What other things in a soldier Dragon Rush? Oh. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to do an offensive stance rushing ram with an action point in wind. He's going to do a charge ×2 with 2 action points and an X point. Miles is going to do an offensive stance, or burst ×3, distraction ×3, signature focus, overdrive ×3. Signature concentrated punch ball, 2 focus points, the fuck it move. Masu is going to do a punch ×4 to Eyad. Wobbles is going to do in aura burst ×3, concentrated ram, 3 focus points, 3 power points to Eyad. Eyad is going to attempt to block if Eyad can see it coming. So, without further ado...
The worst part is, I just went the offensive stance.
That is awesome, by the way.
Like, that is the worst part about this.
Yep, which is going to fuck up the block as well.
And Wobbles has great speed.
Yeah, because he's not hurt, unlike Masu.
Well, even without her, I think they have pretty good speed.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
What would make my day is if I get a 10 over.
don't think a 10 over is gonna help you.
Well, the only reason why I say 10 over is for defensive.
Oh, switch to defensive.
Yep.
Yeah. That is a hell of a prayer. So, Eyad immediately rushes towards Mesu. Eyad thrusting his shoulder outwards. 11 to 6. That is a hit, but that is not a 10 over.
But at least I'm rushing, and I got a nat 20, so it'll hurt.
So that ram, it's a 3-move combo. So, oops. He does 108 damage, knocking Masu down to 15% of his health. Alright, rolling for Eyad to see if he can't catch this. And yes, I'm going to give you a charge, don't worry. Eyad, you got a 3.
Damn.
Yeah, you're probably going to be taking this hit.
So does that mean I take bonus damage?
Very, very possible. 14 to 2. Extremely possible. He gets 1 point. Well, looks like we're gonna put some stagger on that bitch. So that ram is gonna be 1.2.
Regular laps again.
Yep.
I should have known.
302 damage to Eyad out of nowhere. So as you know, Eyad rushes forward, slamming his shoulder into Masu. Masu being sent flying backwards. Eyad throws his arms out as his aura starts to flare around him. As he does this, Eyad notices a little flicker of energy beside him as Eyad turns his, wobbles just crams into Eyad, slamming Eyad to the arena before flipping back up into the air. Eyad, as he's hit, spits out a mouthful of blood mixed with saliva. Eyad hitting the ground as he begins to get up wet in his mouth as Masu immediately appears right in front of Eyad. That first punch, 13 to 7, that's a hit. 16 to 19, that's still a hit. 20 to 7, that's a crit. 12 to 14, that's a hit. That might be a game right there. Punch, 2.2. Oh my god, is your defense going to save your life?
Torch is slow, I can't fucking see.
Yeah, it's on delay.
What?
I don't know.
He does
Waiting to let
268
it.
damage. Yeah, you have 1 HP with 0.12%.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Guess who's project?
This nigga.
0.12%. Holy shit. So, he just appears in front of Eyad and he's just pummeling Eyad with the massive series of punches before striking Eyad one final time. Eyad, dropping backwards, hitting the ground, rolling across the ground, his face swollen and bloodied. As miraculously Eyad begins to will himself back to his feet. As Patrick. Patrick's aura comes flaring on around him as he comes rushing towards Wobbles, who did turn his concentration off of Patrick, which gives him a bonus.
Probably gonna miss.
16 to 7 does not fall for your distraction, which may actually help him because it's level 3 distraction.
Yep.
You may have just hurt yourself.
Yeah.
My question is, why did you aura burst a distraction?
Oh, that was supposed to be for the move. I messed up there.
You can't aura burst and overdrive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fucked up there. Oh well.
And 16-8. Amazingly enough. No. That's you gave him plus 6.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit I right now.
6 gets rid of your focus points. Power punch minus 2. That becomes 8. That makes it even with his speed difference. He is still dodging.
Yeah, I know. As soon as the field distraction, I knew.
Yeah. So even while not completely looking, you know, he had just struck Eyad. As soon as Wobble strikes Eyad, Patrick comes disappearing and reappearing right behind Wobbles. Wobbles peering backwards as, you know, Patrick already has his fist drawn back. Kai surging, he swings forwards. Wobbles moving his head slightly, pushing his shoulder up. Miles' fist going right past his face. Just Kai surging fist sitting on him as Wobbles just reaches back, grabbing Patrick by his hair and just throws him over his shoulder. As Wobbles says the first words he has said, he says, "Forfeit."
How does Wobbles look?
He's at 100%.
Dude, my dice hate me tonight. I can't land a single hit.
He is completely untouched. Masu stands there, you know, he's, you know, pretty fucked up, but Wobbles is absolutely fine. His power level higher now than it was when he first walked into the arena.
God damn it. Can I make a roll?
What are you rolling for?
See how Eyad feels.
What?
I got a 5.
Got a 5. I'm guessing Eyad doesn't feel too great about it.
I'd say not. You know, next round you can probably take out Masu, but there's no way you can touch Wobbles. And Patrick, you're probably a little discouraged, probably even a little pissed at the way the fight's going, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Miles is feeling pretty bad about himself right now.
But at the same time, one thing that will kind of help is it's not the first time you fought this group. The last time you guys fought this group, you guys got your asses handed to you pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was an upset with Spartan's match.
Yeah, that's true. Spartan won by some magical look of Grayskull.
It was 2-2, but then Rad said, fuck it, I'll be this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to forfeit Eyad here.
You can forfeit.
So you said you forfeit?
No, I said Patrick can.
Yeah, I was gonna go for it.
Finger for Eyad? Yeah?
Oh, sorry, I'm typing.
You're taking his next move.
Let's go for it. Oh, let me just give me a minute to look at my points and figure out something.
And by the way, Mesu stands at the ready in case Eyad does decide to attack.
Hey, Frank, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
The Twitch video freeze on me, what are my points? And rage, please.
Minus a couple action points. I think it's like minus 2 more action points. And your rage is at 69, Giggity.
I don't know.
Yeah, it says, sorry man, I just needed me to forfeit. If this was real, you know, if this was a real fight, we wouldn't have the option. Besides, we can't let these paying people down by giving up. Eyad grins and switches back to his defensive stance. And he wants to do distraction level 3 or burst times 1 to wobbles. Well, as soon as Eyad begins to rush forwards, I'm going to have Masu immediately go towards Eyad, and I'm going to have him throw a barrage of 8 punches. And this is going to be a rush. First roll, 17 to 3, Eyad, you're down.
I guess my initiative isn't good.
Masu rolled a 16, Eyad rolled a 6, Wobbles rolled a 4, you rolled a 2.
Man, they really didn't like me.
Yeah, you got shit on hard today.
Can I try and take a will roll?
I don't know how much that will roll is going to help you. Since,
Yeah. I know I'm like already really low. I just want to see if I can like still be standing after the combo.
Hit. Come on. Hit. Yeah, oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm gonna guess 140 damage.
Yeah, you're at negative 20%.
Negative 20.
And for your con, you rolled a 4. So you are knocked the fuck out. So as he hits you, he continues to lay in on you. And it's his final blow after hitting, Eyad with a quick barrage of punches sends Eyad flying backwards, hitting the ground, skipping back a bit. And it looks like Patrick's gonna go ahead and attack Masu. Defensive stance, double tap.
Offensive. Defensive. Fine.
Oh, offensive. Double tap, I'm guessing speed?
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Distraction level 3, Kai being 30%. Signature, focus 2.
Stack.
And the thing is, I don't know where you're getting all this additional Kai from. You're probably never passing out, Honky.
It says I have 102 P left. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
30% is 104, and then another 10 for firing, and then doing the level 3 distraction.
Oh well.
Negative 42. That's over 10%.
Oh well.
Oof. So, as Patrick begins to rush forwards, of course, Wobble's going to go ahead and make his move. I'm going to have Wobbles just go for a headbutt times 3. And he's going to put 2 power points in each of those, and 2 focus points in each of those.
That's not bad.
That is a 10 to a 19, but with those points, that's not going to be plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be a... Actually, it's going to be a half hit. And then 14, 11 hits. 1 to a 13, that's a crit. This is going to hurt.
1, yeah.
Even with the half hit, You're looking at 252 damage.
That was close.
So, you know, Wobble disappears and reappears in front of Patrick, grabbing him by his collar, just headbutts him in the face over and over and over and over again. As Patrick finally manages to push back a little bit, discharging some Kai, knocking Wobbles back as he immediately comes dashing straight towards Meisu. And this is the moment of truth. Can you knock his ass out?
I'm gonna guess no how I did the rest of the night.
I'm gonna ruin this a little bit for you. You are just as fast as he is now. Distraction level 3, 13 to 8 does not fall for your distraction. 19 to 5. He says, fuck your Kai beam. That sucks.
I didn't need dice.
Immediately Patrick rushes towards him, disappearing and reappearing a few times before appearing in front of Meisu, holding one hand out, grabbing his shoulder, firing a concentrated, you know, beam. This beam comes rushing out towards Meisu. Meisu leaning backwards, smacking the beam as it bows off around him, hitting the side of the arena.
Brian?
Yeah?
You said concentrated. It was a focus beam.
I meant like small,
Oh, okay.
concentrated.
I was confused for a moment.
Not Kai. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Terminology.
Yes, you really confused me for a moment. Damn.
Next turn order is Meisu. Then Patrick, then Wobbles. I'll even ruin it for you and help you out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and have Meisu, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do an assault.
Did I pass my will?
Your will for what?
You said I might be passed out from using an IP.
Oh, I thought you meant you were trying to do something for yourself. I was like, I don't know about that.
Oh. His will is to stay awake, right? Is that constitution?
Will is to force yourself to do something, or to force yourself against doing something. In an instance like that, it would still technically be Constitution, but you did roll an 18, which does put you, sorry, a 17, which does put you in the clear, so don't even worry about that. But you should probably charge. But I'm going to have Macy go ahead and do an assault. In this assault, I'm just going to have him do a series of 5 punches. Each of these punches are going to have a rush point, 2 power points, and a focus point. Since he goes first, I'm going to go ahead and roll his first. 17 to 12, that's a hit. 20 to 12, that's a crit. 15 to 10, that's a hit. 6 to 3, that's a hit. That sucks.
Yeah, I might be knocked out.
Let's see here. 2.5, 2.9. That is 375 damage. Rolling for Patrick. 3. You are out. So, after, Patrick makes his attack on Meisu, and Meisu deflects it, Meisu immediately comes rocketing forwards. Meisu just doing the same exact attack he pulled on Eyad, just hitting him with a quick barrage of punches, hitting him with all of his might, striking him one final time as Patrick just drops backwards, hitting the ground, sliding across the ground a bit. Bobbles drops down to the ground and kind of shakes his head. Meisu kind of snickers a bit and smiles. God damn. Guys, with the sweat and blood from his forehead. He's gonna walk over and grab Eyad and throw Eyad over his shoulder. Bobbles kind of walks over to Patrick and grabs Patrick by his shirt and picks him up. As they both kind of walk out of the arena.
This guy really hated me.
God damn, that was close between me and Moxie.
Yeah.
I had that. I still think I had that fight if it was just me and him. Because I still had a barrage.
Yeah, since Wobbles jumped in and attacked. That was your end game. He fucked your shit up. If it wasn't for that, you may have beat him.
Fuck me, I would have.
And now, thanks to you, Desta is short money, and, well, Mesu and Wobbles
So
have
at
more
least
money.
it was a team loss then. I lost physically and I lost money.
This is very true.
I wasn't gonna be the dick and bet on some other people. I was like, I'm gonna stick with the crew.
Nah, you should have definitely been a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why-
but I didn't know if I could change my bet in the middle of the fight.
Hey, Patrick,
But,
you suck.
dude, my combos were pretty solid.
No excuses. Dragon Rush Type 2 and hit the motherfucker. You suck. I still love you, but you're grounded.
Nigga, you quit the team.
Yo, this is before the team.
I guess this is what you had left.
So,
And this is, this
But goddamn, my guy's hating me.
since they're both knocked out, I'm assuming that I'm just gonna have to take them to the ship, grab all this stuff, probably find Rick and whatnot, and try to drag him to the ship too.
As you know, the fight ends and the doors open up.
Yo, they got a med bay there. Like, we're
Yeah.
getting put into the med bay.
I
You can
assume
still
we
hang
can
out and
check
get
it
drunk.
There's already personnel standing by waiting. As soon as Mesu and Wobbles comes walking out with Patrick and Eyad, the med crew take them and immediately rush them over to the medical area, which, judging by the condition, they actually bring them, straight out of the other side of the arena. That was a good guess. So they kind of rush them inside and they pop them in the rejuvenation chambers. Someone comes in, well, you're getting ready to get up and help them, and the lady tells you, hey, your friends are being rushed to medical right now. All you gotta do is there's a door to the north, head to that door, head straight up. The immediate door on your left is going to be the bathrooms. Just keep going until you can't go anymore, turn right, and it leads you to medical.
Alright. If I can't find Rick, then I'm just gonna head there by myself.
Rick's up and already drinking again. He what's it called, a puking rally.
Yeah, you get used to Rick after a while.
Where it goes at, sucks you lost money. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of made some money. He kind of gives you a half-ass smirk. He's like, I've seen them boys. I ain't stupid. So, he kind of walks you over to medical. You guys spend the next, little bit there. They let you guys kind of stay out since it was, a fairly good show. And they keep serving you guys drinks and stuff while you guys are there. Since Rick wins, he kind of pitches in to help get drinks for you guys. After, a little bit, Eyad and Patrick have already returned to consciousness, but they're just kind of healing up in the pods. As you guys are healing up in the pods, suddenly the door to the north opens up. As this door opens up, a series of fighters come walking in. And these fighters kind of spread out the area. And then Seguro walks in. And Seguro is, he's a fairly short little, he almost looks like a punky old man, but he's just a strange alien. And he comes walking over, and he's got a grin on his face, and walks over to Eyad's pod, just completely ignores Desta and Rick, ignores Patrick, and knocks in the glass. and he goes, "Hey, you got knocked the fuck out." And he walks over to Patrick's. He goes, "Hey, knock, knock, knock. You got knocked the fuck out too."
I'm gonna stare at him and then look at his fighters and like try and read their power levels. Cause you said I was conscious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they entered, I would have been like, who the fuck?
And of course, when I probably should have said this, when they come in, you know, some of the fighters as they walk in are keeping, you know, you pushing you back and pushing, you know, Rick back as well.
But also, when I sense their power levels, I want to like try and see if they have any emblems on them or anything.
No, they're all dressed nicely.
Okay.
Now, I did say that, you know, there is a wide range of power levels. It is not something that you guys want to mess with, toy with, or fuck with. You know, even if you could take on a couple of them, there's no way that, you know, you four, especially in the condition that Eyad and Patrick are in, could possibly do any kind of damage. It would end up in the death if you guys did anything.
Yeah.
You're literally in a position where you have to just go with whatever is happening.
Doesn't mean I can't come back and visit.
I never said you couldn't. But you know, if you came back and visited, it would not end well just by what you see in front of you.
Wait.
And I should also note that one of the people that come out from the back after that is one of the gladiatorians. It's actually the gladiatorian that you and Patrick fought.
Technically, we never even really got much of a chance to fight.
Wow, brought them both in.
Yeah,
Actually, we never.
He hit you guys, and it was done pretty much.
Actually, he hit us each once, and we were already badly wounded when we got there.
And it just put you in a fucked up state, and then Wild showed up and saved your ass.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when, as he walks in, he goes, "Hey, you two fuckers. If you guys ever want a rematch, one-on-one like real men, feel free to come back anytime."
I
He turns
know.
around and walks out.
And would that be one-on-one with him or one-on-one with his guards?
No, that was the gladiatorian.
Okay. That was trigger for a moment.
And I kind of smirks. He's like, you know, glad you guys got me out of there. I guess I owe you a favor. You know, I don't know how I feel about you guys coming to my establishment. So I got a nice thing going on here and don't need you guys trying to fuck it up. If you guys cross me, I promise you'll pay.
Didn't do anything.
Now, if you think that I'm just blowing smoke, try me. I promise. It will be the last choice you make. Friendly heads up.
You just came to have fun, that's all.
You're in the rejuvenation chamber, all your blah 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 blah. But he goes ahead and walks over to, there's a little stretcher and takes some, pulls some money out of his pocket and puts it on the table and he goes, "It's for your troubles, boys." And walks out.
So,
Men wait a minute before going on and taking off as well.
So I'm trying to think of how they got stabbed. I'm thinking why I set up late.
I should also state that you guys did recognize some of these fighters. Some of them had bounties on them at one point. Some of them were prisoners.
Wait, prisoners from the Roman prison or a different one?
Different one.
The prison bounty thing.
Yeah.
I think it was like a Tricops and something else.
So he's got a nice little crew with him.
It's not like he came to take the place.
So he's definitely cooking up something.
I gotta roll for that. I think that music that just happened was perfect for my rolls.
What?
Patrick got a 2. And Eyad got a 1. And Desta got an 8. So, Desta.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
It what?
I mean, I guess they're gonna find out anyways.
No.
Yeah,
It'll come when it comes, alright?
it'll come when it comes. Okay.
God damn it.
So, with that, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and call it a night for now. Let you guys go ahead and heal up whenever you're done. You guys will get in the ship, head on back, and at some point, we'll let you guys go ahead and have a conversation with Jimmy Figs.
Alright.
How much money did we get?
I'm gonna go ahead and do another roll. Patrick got a 1. Yeah, I got an 11. Yeah, what's your IQ?
God damn, I guys hate me.
You totally forgot about the money. It totally just slipped your mind.
What?
By the time it took you to heal and get out of there, you totally forgot about the money.
Did I forget my weighted clothing too?
No. You got your shit, you just forgot about the money. Out of character, y'all niggas got robbed.
That went a horrible night, man.
So my character legitimately does not remember the money.
You were so pissed off and angry at the situation that you were in, totally flew right over your head.
Yeah, it did not go so well for me.
You know, just because you said that, we can even put this into play. When we're on the ship, we'll just say that you remembered. Feel free to ask about the money.
Hey, did y'all grab the money?
I'm gonna turn to Desta and be like, you grabbed it, right? Yeah, we're in chambers, and Rick was passed out drunk too much.
No, he was in there too.
Desta?
Rick was in there too.
Well, Rick was drunk as hell.
Rick goes, you know, nah, I don't know where the money went.
Can I try and see if I believe him?
Rolling. 15. Yeah. He's like, yeah, after that, you know, we just went ahead and left, and me and Desta went to go get some drinks. I don't know. Maybe someone walked in there and snagged it. Or maybe we left it there. I don't know. Everything's kind of a blur.
So I believe Rick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look over at Desta. What about you? Did you remember to grab it?
Pulls out a blunt. What now?
Yeah, I believe Desta.
You got a 16, and Desta got true manipulation. So that means you actually passed your manipulation, but Desta got an 18, so he did a better job. Yeah, seems legit. Especially with Rick giving him a little bit of a bonus. He's like, no, he shouldn't have gotten the money. You know, fucking me and him were chilling together all night.
God damn it.
Yo, you can make these rolls too, Patrick.
Can I? I mean...
Yeah, I know my manipulation's good. Or not bad, at least.
My charisma
that first roll... well, your charisma has nothing to do with that. It's all manipulation.
Yeah, I'm saying my charisma is good. My manipulation is not that good.
Your first roll of manipulation was a 13, but he still outbeat you. Your next roll is a 19 versus Desta, so you're not exactly sure about it. But then with his chime in, you got a 7. So, you don't know. More signs show to truth than lies. And congratulations, Desta. You're gonna have a little bit more money. Congratulations, Rick. You also have a little bit more money.
How much more?
That is none of your business, because there was no money. What money? They didn't make anything. Desta, poor Desta, only has, you know, like a bronze left. That poor guy.
Hey, Desta, I just want to let you know, I will be going back to that spot for more reasons than one, and they do have cameras there. So hopefully you'll look out on that draw. But it also depends on how long it takes me to go back there, too.
So you're going to go back there, specifically try to look at the cameras to see what happened to your money?
Nah. It's not it, really.
I was about to say, what the fuck? Like,
but grabbing the videotapes is a good way to figure out what's going on there.
potentially. More like grabbing the flash drive. Memory stick.
Man, the night went bad for me.
Well, damn. I was not expecting this to turn out the way it did. Let's go ahead and call it a night for now. Well, you guys talk to Jimmy later on. But I appreciate you guys playing. Thank you very much. And for those of you who were listening, hopefully we entertained you somewhat and didn't bore you too much. Thank you all very much, and thank you to the listeners, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your night.